You can't click any of these things, and yet they have awesome fucking going live in timers like these. Nope. Oh, I see. There's a button that you can click that says set as intro. It's stutterer. It's stutterer. Okay, so that's not so terrible. Oh, stop. 13. Just jinxed us, you guys.
Oh, shit.
So we're back. Let's see. Are we on your channel yet? Are we still on the old... Oh, we're on the Damien channel. We're there.
Oh, really?
I see it. Let's see. Are we on Twitter? Yep, we're on Twitter. I see it. And one more test. Are we on the old Jimmy Grins? That's me in the third person. Are we on my channel? Let's see.
Yes.
Yes, we are live. Only we can't put on what do they call them? Thumbnails, it seems like. At least I don't know how yet. Something we have to figure out. But before we do get into the reasons why we're on Streamlabs instead of Yard, because it is quite interesting to any of you jerk offs out there who, go on the fucking internet. Well, you know what? Let's get $45 or $9 a month. I'm gonna try the $9 option because I don't like streaming that much. It's not that fun. But Charles, you were talking about that time that you ran into a gimp at a Renaissance fair and it made you feel funny.
Oh my God. No, it's not what I said.
I believe you mentioned a tingle.
Oh my God.
In the penis.
No.
It's a tingle in my ass. So.
Oh God, you guys are assholes.
Well, then
that's how you get anal arthritis.
Because I got to.
No, that's you.
I don't got that. That ain't real. Wink.
But
wink.
But no, it's just like at the Renaissance fair that I go to. It's just like I was just hanging out, just like with the people that I went with. And there was a guy in full like BDSM gimp getup, and he was just walking past me, and he wasn't doing anything weird or anything other than wearing a full gimp getup, and he just was like not 3 feet from me, and he just walked past me, and I just looked at him, and I was just thinking to myself, going like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You are in a
was the mouth zipper open or closed? Like, was he being social or was he just being a weirdo?
He wasn't wearing like a.
Sorry to interrupt, but where's the question there? Was he being a weirdo? You must frame that question differently. Like, was the weirdo being social, or what was the weirdo doing? Anyway,
he wasn't wearing like the mask or anything. Like, I could see his face.
Okay, so just everything else.
Yeah, everything else. It was basically, how do I put this? His outfit it wasn't like a latex like jumpsuit or anything like you would normally find. It wasn't like that. It was like straps, I guess you could put it. It was like chain straps that would go from like his neck all the way down to like his waist, and then it would go down to his ankles. And he would be wearing cowboy boots, and it's just,
that's a fucking bad fashion gimp, first off. I'm just saying, that standard gimp uniform is standard for a reason. But anyway.
Yeah, but no, this guy was just like walking casually, and he walked 3 feet past me, and I just looked at him just thinking to myself like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? You wear a getup like this, and you have to understand that this place, there is children present here. You cannot wear an outfit like this around kids.
Yeah, see, I don't want to be rude and all, but that's where these people, they're people, right? Should it be rude to call them these people? I think that's a
Yeah, I
compliment.
think they're people. I think
Exactly. I'm not saying these goblins and ghouls. These people,
there's a bit of that.
they constantly overstep that boundary. Now,
Yeah.
the question is, whose responsibility is it? The parent who brought the child to the Renaissance fair? Well, initially, no. But once the culture has changed and the BDSM fruitcakes of all orientation um, integrated themselves in, then maybe it becomes on the parents. But no, that would be on the event
No,
organizers actually, because
yeah,
yeah,
letting that guy in the first place.
you're selling to
Yeah.
two fucking audiences that should not combine.
Exactly. So I would say that, I mean, I don't know if this is the best comparison, but um I had a similar like thought like when I went to go see the movie Deadpool. When I went to see the movie Deadpool, and I'm sure you guys have seen Deadpool as well, the first
Yeah,
Deadpool movie. When I went to see that movie in the theater, there was a woman that went to see that who was in the theater, and she had a family of children with her as well. And these kids with her were of varying different ages. I think she had like 3 kids with her, and the oldest child was probably around maybe 15, and the youngest child was probably about maybe 8, maybe 9 years old. And the thought that went through my head when I saw this woman bring these kids into a movie like that was,
You
lady,
dumb
what the
bitch.
hell? Like, lady, what the hell is wrong with you? You can't bring kids that young to see a movie like this. You just can't. So it's
that
just,
that I
I
would
would,
say. Well, I mean, I guess it probably is actually illegal, right? But as far as like decision wise, I would say that almost it kind of depends on the kid. Like I think about myself at that age, I would have been able to handle that movie fine. Other kids, other kids I even knew, not so much.
How old was the kid? I missed
uh,
that part because I was texting.
there were 3 kids, and the oldest was probably about 15. He might have been able to handle it. The middle
He's
child was
fine, Charles. You don't know what these fucking kids are doing. They're fucking disgusting.
The middle child was probably about 12, and the youngest was probably about 8 or 9.
I mean, as long as the parent covered the ears during the pegging part, it's fine.
That was from the new one. The first one was really the most you had to worry about was the violence and some
I'm
salty
I'm not
language.
I'm not talking about the new Deadpool movie. I'm talking about the original, the first one.
Yeah, like Deadpool. There was pegging in that one, and that's just a conversation you don't want to have with your 8-year-old.
I don't remember the pegging in that one. You
Uh
sure?
the International Women's Day scene.
Oh yeah.
Damien, I haven't seen the third one yet, but I know it's a staple in part 1 and 2. I'm assuming here's what I assume.
Yeah,
Actually,
three
now that I
definitely
think about it.
makes reference to it as like
What
a.
wait,
I think
don't
it's a
say
Disney thing.
shut up, you dick licker. I
All
was
right,
gonna
fine,
say I
fine.
think Wolverine will be on the receiving end of the pegging joke somehow this time. Go ahead, spoil.
No,
All right. Well, they sure missed an opportunity. Oh, that's something we could talk about next to keep it on the TV part. But anyway, Gimps? Are we still in the Gimps?
Yeah, but no, it's just, I mean, I would have to agree that it's really on the people in charge of the Renaissance Fair to sort of curate the people that they let into the, like, I guess you could call it a park.
because you can't
Yeah.
you can't stand at the gate with like a checklist. Be like, do you like having your testicles stomped? Yeah, you're out of here. But if a
Let
guy turns up in a gimp outfit,
Well, I mean, there's also the whole situation. It's like, did he walk up to the front gate dressed like that, or did he dress up like that after he was already in the area?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And if he
Because
didn't,
sure,
then it would signal he knew something. He was doing something wrong. But because certainly they should stop at the gate. If your suspenders begin at your cowboy boots and they're holding up essentially nothing, they're just strapped all over you. You shouldn't be allowed in.
No, you shouldn't. Yeah, but
Even the gimp mask shouldn't be allowed at a Renaissance fair. One, it's not like necessarily lore friendly.
well,
Two,
yeah, it's kind of like this isn't GIMP related, but it's like the thing is it's like a stormtrooper being seen at a Renaissance fair.
yeah, ridiculous. That means
Yeah.
that makes that guy who's sitting there going flagger of ale, whatever, whatever else they say, pip pip. That fucking asshole who's sitting there playing the part all day long. That fat, sweaty asshole in his fucking burlap shirt. You're just shitting on the stupid shit he's already doing. Like what he's doing is already near meaningless. You're just stripping it of whatever meaning it did have.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think latex even existed at that point in history.
No.
I don't
No,
even know if they had rubber at that point, or like
no. And if even
that's
if they did, that goes to my number two. Two, it is a symbol of masochism. That mask. So like yeah, maybe like a torturer at a dungeon. They have some sort of similar in that in the context of that lore of the medieval times, right? Sure, there's something similar, but yeah, a sex gimp is a sex gimp. Period.
yeah, it has one purpose.
To be fisted. And then to show that that's disgusting. Those people are lucky to be called those people. Holy shit.
Like Neil Gaiman.
You look, all he did was fucking say, here, have a bite of this fig. Pip, pip. Now I'm going to finger your butthole. Let me finger your butthole up to my knuckle. My long hot dog fingers. Pip, pip.
Oh my god, I can't.
And it was a lesbian too. I mean, he did it to a lesbian.
Well, does that even count then?
It does. It barely counts.
I cannot believe that he. Well, you know what? Actually, no, I can believe it because aren't most people from that world just a bunch of depraved assholes?
For sure.
England?
For
Yeah.
sure. Did we not discuss this on air, or did I not? I might have talked about this with Lou, and one of those other fucking people who I don't remember. There's a deeper layer to all of this. Before I get into it, are you guys sure I didn't tell you guys this? I mean,
No, I remember you did a show. Oh, yeah, I think you talked about it a little bit with us, but I think you did a show. I think by yourself, or maybe it was with Lou. I don't know, but I remember you did do a show about it.
I definitely did bring it up. Well, I'll give the condensed since now we've teased it too much for the 0 viewers. How can we go to your fancy channel? Our other stream that we were doing without your channel just before it was through the roof with viewers. We were
Yeah, there was like one and sometimes two. It was like holy shit,
big numbers. And now we're on your fucking. Now we've added your dumb channel to it, and it's at 0. There's no sense to that. But
I'm seeing 2 on YouTube.
there's a deeper layer to this fig eating fruit known as Neil Gaiman, and his sexual antics. Okay, as you know, I'm going to try to do this as easy as possible. You know that Neil Gaiman was married to Amanda Palmer. Now she, if you know her act, she's a fucking she's a sexually depraved human being, per her own admittance, both in lyric and in public persona. Tori Amos is a advocate for rape being bad. She's written many songs. I know it's shocking. Who ever thought rape would be bad? But thanks to her many songs about how bad rape is, I, for one, have raped far less in my life here on this earth.
So you're saying you're not meeting your full potential because of Toriyama. That's some sad shit right there.
I'm saying I'm being a better me because Toriyama
Are you though?
exists. Yes, because rape is wrong. We
Oh
didn't
yeah,
need
yeah, that's right. Oh
Toriyama
yeah,
to tell
yeah,
us that.
yeah.
That's the premise of the joke, you dick.
Yes, it is definitely wrong.
Yeah. Raper. So she also is known for praising Neil Gaiman, uh, and being that he is like a huge mentor to her. Um, we know the entire industry is known about Neil Gaiman's proclivities. And we also know that Kevin Smith, one time on a red carpet, because he's just a greedy little hog and he can't help himself, had to bring up how he was at dinner with some charity that Gayman and Palmer were doing. And now he had to bring up how he went to dinner with them and how she's just, the center of the blah, blah, blah. And she's just so powerful and so this and this, right? Like sucking on her cock. And how close they are now to the point where they even share keys, meaning they have what he claims. He goes, no, I don't mean that I like that, how I like to let men fuck my wife and I watch that kind of key sharing. He goes, I mean, they have keys to our houses and we have keys to their houses, and we can, when we're traveling, can go at will. Now read between the lines. We also know, sorry, the last piece, that Kevin Smith isn't joking. He does it like he doesn't like to watch a man fuck his wife while he's sitting in the
He
chair.
thinks it's fantastic.
He doesn't like it. I turned Italian again. I turned really Italian. He likes it a lot. He's a very he's a consummate cuckold. Is that a thing? He likes it. Baby bird is his favorite position. But anyway,
He's a fucking degenerate.
he's a degenerate. So put all these pieces together. You see what I'm laying down? They're all eating figs and fucking finger fucking each other's assholes together. The fact. They all swap and play weird games. And if the parts Charles had heard, I know when you mentioned to me somewhere off thing, right? You did read something about the grosser things, which those are all unsubstantiated. So we have no evidence of. But apparently he likes to stick his fit his penis, his very, very large penis, into ladies. Only ladies have come forward about anything, buttholes, and then take them out and with poop on them and blood and poop, because his penis is so big that it just draws the blood and poop out. And then he puts it in their mouths, or we'll go in the other room and put it in Amanda Palmer's mouth, or put it in Tori Amos's mouth, or Kevin Smith's mouth. What I'm trying to say is that all of these people have shared each other's poo blood off of Neil Gaiman's cock. I think the case is strongly made here, gentlemen. I rest it. Much like Neil Gaiman's monstrous cock rests on his knee.
I can never watch, read, or view another Neil Gaiman property the same way again.
Tee.
And I liked The Sandman.
There's no reason not. Is there something wrong with a man liking to eat figs and stick his long, meaty fingers into women's buttholes, or his big, giant cock into their buttholes? Really, he's just guilty of ass to mouth.
Yeah, without the details, I'm just like, yeah, he's just living life.
Oh my God, that puts
That's
a whole new layer.
Extra bit.
Guys,
I'm
Clerks
thinking
2.
about it too, Jim. I'm thinking about it too.
That's a whole new layer.
That scene from Clerks 2, yep, I know about it.
Indubitably.
That brings whole new meaning to that scene.
But look, it's his choice. It's his choice. It's his body. It's their bodies, his choice. That was a good one. Come on, it's their bodies, his choice.
What the? fuck.
And she was at least 23, and it doesn't point to him being a pedophile because the other woman is like 68. So she's like an
That's
old fucking fat nasty bitch.
that's the exact opposite.
Yeah. So he just has a giant cock that needs it just has constant needs. And again, in that
Yeah, feed
situation,
me.
he let the woman and her family live in this Woodstock property. Just only to get his cock sucked when he's there. Chimney. Like Amanda Palmer's like, I want my art studio back. I want to go back to Woodstock and live there. Oh no, dear. They're struggling. They're struggling. Pip pip. And then he goes over there and he goes, I'll give you 1 more month if you suck my cock, fatty. Nothing wrong with that if the two consenting adults agree. That's a good deal for both. I think better
Yeah,
deal
it's
for
a good
her.
trade-off. Yeah,
He's getting a
definitely.
68-year-old to suck his cock. That's disgusting. Talk about degenerate behavior.
Am I right, folks?
Hey, see, that's something we're missing in here. We're missing the clown horn, honka honka. There are some sound things somewhere. I have no fucking idea where. I don't. It seems like a viable option, but it's going to be a learning curve. And I also don't like how Charles down there has that face because he will have to pay if he wants to use, which I don't, or he'll have to sign up with a Twitter. So you can't change your avatar unless you
Yeah,
pay
I signed
900.
in with YouTube.
Signed in with YouTube. Wait,
Yeah,
Sweden's, you got a YouTube? You could have signed in with that and get yourself an avatar and save yourself $9. Shiminy. I know there's sounds. I remember, didn't I say there's an air horn here? And I was like, oh boy, thank God
yeah,
that back
I
in
do
the
remember
day
you
was,
saying that. Yeah,
yeah, thank God fucking somebody never heard of these back in the day. It was boy, oh boy, would those have been great. So where are they? Styles. Anyway, any TV for our TV? So I can go on about gay man's big throbbing cock and butt blood
I'll bet
for
you can.
a long
It's
time.
very riveting subject matter.
I believe it's ripe like that fig tree. It's ripe with such fruit for the plucking.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm
Like
very
that
hungry.
butthole for the plucking.
I'm
You
very
say?
hungry, and I don't know. I'm having a hankering for Fig Newtons.
I love fig Newtons.
I haven't had Fig Newtons in years, but I mean, I don't know. It's just I'm having a hankering for Fig Newtons.
Now I know it's not a cookie, okay? The cookie's just a cookie, and Newton is fruit and cake. We all know this. An indelible
Yeah.
truth. Yeah. Well, just like we all know, you roll up next to a fucking Rolls Royce, there's gonna be some fancy man in there with a mustache who has Grey Poupon for the hot dog you're eating in your fucking Hyundai. Whatever. Um,
Yes.
Fig Newtons and Oreos are those are the two cookies I buy when I do buy cookies. Or Entenmann's chocolate chip. Fryerhofer has a nice substitute.
Freya Hoffem sounds fancy.
At least it's not Vegemite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I was being a dick to. Yeah.
No, really.
But apparently Australians don't even like Vegemite.
I mean, it's pretty popular, but it's not like it's not like it's portrayed. I would say.
Charles, they
You're like,
eat fairy toast with fucking fairy bread. What do you call it? I don't know. It's fucking bread and butter and like sprinkles and sugar and sprinkles. I think in that order. Maybe a little Vegemite if you're saucy. I don't know. Would you put sauce? Would you put Vegemite on fairy bread?
God, no. That's no.
I think
So,
I'd like Vegemite, to be honest with you. I just don't know what it tastes like. I can't understand it, but something tells me I would like it.
it's a unique taste, and I think, and I've heard this in the past. A lot of the mistake people make from US or just anywhere that's not Australian, but I'm sure even people here do it, is they slather it on like you would with something else, like real
Yeah, I know. You're
thick.
supposed to do just a tiny, tiny bit.
Yeah, it's the thin
Like
layer.
the tip of your knife, even.
Yeah, because I like it. I haven't had it in years, but I used to have it fairly regularly-ish.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
you,
every
you
other
don't use much.
stupid Australian before you didn't describe the flavor. You just fucking told me how to fucking put it on my toast.
Well, I don't really know how to describe the flavor.
Well, I all I know is anything that looks like that I have liked. Anything that has been that color and consistency that I have ever tasted, I have liked a lot. And I mean, even like bouillon, like there's this fucking kind of looks like Vegemite, but it's like this bouillon gel. It's like this beef gel. It's fucking awesome. It's like a bouillon cube, but in paste form, in Vegemite form. It's delicious.
Hmm,
Yeah,
never
so
even knew that.
anything molasses. I mean, I know it's not as gritty molasses, but anything of that color and consistency, I have found I like. So I'm assuming I'm also gonna like Vegemite.
It's definitely possible. I've been trying to think since you said it how to describe the flavor, and I'm just like, it tastes like Vegemite. I don't know. I've
Not
really
like
got nothing to
vegetables,
compare
though,
it to.
right?
No,
How is there nothing to compare it to? There has to be. I've licked
yeah, I'm
trees
sure
in my
there is,
life,
but
man.
nothing's coming to me. Yeah, I'm
I
sure
know
you
what
have.
things taste like. I ate grass off the ground. Like I used to eat
Just this
random
morning.
berries off the trees. Like I know what things licking leaves and shit. Like, I'm gonna eat dirt. I'm not a troglodyte, but I know what things taste like.
Yeah, the day will come when you're just like, all right, checked off everything else on the list. I got to try dirt today.
No, that's called death. That's when you're dead. You'll eat plenty of dirt.
Well, yeah.
Nom nom nom. See, I won't have that privilege. My asshole family is gonna burn me against my will. Fucking idiots. I know
Yeah,
it.
they
I
might
know
spread
it.
you in the dirt, so I don't know. Maybe through some is it osmosis, you might take.
I
I don't
want a
know.
fucking goddamn mushroom suit if I have to fucking die. First off, I put my brain in fluid, in chemicals, and leave it in a jar because that's fine. We right now do not have the tech to restore that kind of brain, only cryogenically frozen brains. But like any one of you, your family can just scoop your brain out and stick it in a jar with some pretty fucking cheap chemical liquids, specific ones. I don't mean like poured bleach and Drano, but chemicals that you can get, and
Just a jar of Coca-Cola.
you can preserve your loved one's brains until they're able to be revived. And right now, because cryogenics are having the most breakthroughs and advancements in that field, the research and development is not on the chemically preserved brains, but there are still, even with its very little, they're just, dipping their toes in that direction. There's still many avenues that seem hopeful for the being able to revive it. But what you definitely can do is store it near indefinitely in these chemicals. So that's how I want it to be. I want my brain put into a fucking robot. Why would I want to die in this era and be buried in a mushroom suit, which would be my next option? Fucking William Shatner wants to be a tree. Well, I don't want to be any of those things. I want to be a robot.
Robo brain.
They're fucking
They
selling
call it.
humanoid robots now. Do you understand? We've hit has it snuck up on you all? Because it could even be like from the last time we've all done a show together, we've officially entered the world where humanoid robots powered by artificial intelligence are being commercially sold on the market and flying cars actually exist. And AI is a major thing. So, like, we're in that phase of human existence, and you want to get buried like some kind of fucking piece of shit? That's stupid. Death is really dumb right now. Fucking
That's a,
annoying.
that's a should.
Well, anyway. Tee.
Teased.
TEEst.
Uh,
Yeah, I know that was a long
Jeez.
one.
Long like this grueling trudge through life.
Yes, yes, long one through the grueling. What he said.
Yeah.
Through the harrowed halls of existence.
You know, when I'm a robot, I'm definitely going to get a robotic version of Neil Gaiman's cock because it seems to have a lot of power, like an ability to sway.
Are
So,
we seriously going back to Neil
nope.
Gaiman's penis?
It's still robots. So, what have you guys been watching on the TV?
I just watched Nosferatu, which was a very good movie. But I've also been
We did the
watching,
whole long nipples thing before the shows, right? Where like you're kind of gay if you because they're so long that it's anyway. Go on.
yeah, but I've also been watching season 2 of The Recruit.
Now, what is
Wait,
this?
was that the show we covered on uh fucking when it was called Idiots That Are Brilliant?
Maybe?
That
I don't
that
remember.
that like young sort of was he a lawyer that joins the CIA?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. I didn't even know that was out.
Yeah, it came back. I also watched and finished season 2 of The Night Agent.
I didn't know that was out either.
Season 2 of The Night Agent fucking sucked.
Yeah. I mean, from memory, I didn't love the first season either.
Season 1 was good. Season 2 was absolutely terrible.
I remember season one being good, but not like I wasn't like, oh, I can't wait for season two.
Season 2 was just, oh man,
Just straight trash.
it dragged on bad. There was a lot of side plots that just didn't make sense, and there was a character they introduced who was a member of the Iranian mission who was trying to defect to the United States. I thought her plot line was just completely stupid, and I didn't like what they were doing with her. And then it
Well,
took
her plot line is usually stupid in TV and movies. Anyway,
and then the the villains of the season, it took forever to reveal who they were because we like they were trying to like the whole you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna fucking spoil it because
Yeah,
I don't
go
even
ahead. There's a very slim chance I'll
yeah,
watch
I
it.
don't fucking care. um the villains of the season were Victor Balas and or Victor Bala and his cousin, and they were trying to get revenge for Victor's uncle being thrown in the Hague for crimes that he allegedly committed, even though the guy in the Hague, claimed that the atrocities he committed were supplied to him by the US government. And they were getting revenge because they believed that his Victor's uncle was wrongfully imprisoned because they were trying to cover because the US government was trying to cover their own ass. So what their plan was to use a chemical weapon to use it on the United Nations. And this was already kind of a lackluster plot line, which I thought was stupid. But the most damning aspect of all was that it took them over half the season to even introduce these characters. I I
Because it's very much just like pick any number of mediocre action movie kind of plot as you just described there. But yeah, waiting half a season to even be like, this is actually a thing.
The only thing that I thought was cool in this entire season was the actor that they picked to play the scientist that helped them create the chemical weapon. The actor they picked to play the scientist to create the chemical weapon is the same actor who played Detective Dutch from The Shield.
Oh, nice.
You know Dutch Boy?
Ed O'Neill,
I don't know if
No.
that's his name.
the guy
No,
who
it's
played Al
definitely
Bundy.
not. Yeah, no, it's
Deep cut.
Yeah, but no, it's the same actor. And I thought, like, as soon as he showed up on screen, I was like, oh, look, it's Dutch Boy. And holy shit, he looks weird with gray hair.
yeah, I think he was kind of graying in Sons of Anarchy as well. I was kind of like, yeah. He still looks the same otherwise, but
Yeah, and he also looked like he kind of let himself go a little bit because he looked like he put on some weight.
Hmm.
Yeah.
to me he looked like the kind of guy who like probably couldn't put on much weight. You know, one of those people who's just eat like shit and probably just looks the same.
I don't know, he looked bigger. Like stockier. But I don't know.
Jay Cons. What's his name? Jay Cons.
Yeah, but another thing that I didn't like about the season 2 of The Night Agent was what they did with Rose's character, who was the woman from the first season. In season 1, her character was basically the focal point of trying to keep her safe, and she was kind of integral to figuring out the conspiracy that was going on in season 1. And then once they solved the conspiracy, she could then go off and live her life and everything was fine. And we didn't need to see her again. In season 2, they brought her back and they thrusted her into danger again. And they put her constantly in danger. And I'm like, why? She doesn't need to be here. It's just like, I mean,
He wasn't even supposed to be here today, or the next day, or any of these days.
They had her have like this freaking like MacGuffin type thing where she was the only one that could find the main character, Peter Sutherland, because he went AWOL, and so she had access to this technology that could find him as quickly as a snap of the finger, and lo and behold, she found him faster than anybody in the US government, which I thought was fucking dumb.
Because
And
of
then
course.
and then of course when she finds him, it's like the second she does find him, they end up getting shot at by some unknown assailants. They end up going on the run, and then they're like locked at the hip throughout the rest of the fucking season. And I'm like, dude, it's season 2 of The Night Agent was pardon my language, but it was fucking retarded.
So you just you just fucking got our show canceled. I was in the middle of shutting the monetization off on the stream. You just fucked it. Damien, I noticed something really neat here.
Yeah.
Can you go to this link? It wouldn't let me do it. I'll send it in here. But it seems very funny. All right, tell me if you can go to that link, and when you're at that link. And I'm sorry, that was the conclusion of your Nightwalker program?
Might as well call it the Night Walker. It's just like Jesus Christ. But I mean, it was bad. I would say the Recruit is being more entertaining than
And who's in that? Because I've heard of
Recruit.
that.
I don't recognize any of the actors other than Nathan Fillion. And Nathan Fillion
Oh.
isn't in it that much.
Wait, is he that one from that show you like, Damien? No, that's not that guy. I'm thinking of that skinny weird guy who does those. I forget what the fuck his name is. What his shows are
Nathan
called.
Fillion is in Firefly, Castle.
Yeah, no. I immediately know who he is. Who's the other guy that you like? His name's in his show. I think he's a Nathan, isn't he?
Oh, Nathan Fielder.
What?
Nathan Fielder?
I don't
Nathan for
fucking.
you?
Yeah, Nathan for you, right?
Oh, there
Yeah,
is
no,
another
very
guy
different people.
there is another guy that I do recognize.
And yeah,
The
that link's
guy
not working for some reason.
in Justified City Primeval, the guy that played the guy that was in charge of the bar in that
Oh, what is his name? Like Charlie or something like that, I think.
the guy that was in charge of the bar, his name was like Sweets or something. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Sweets, I think it was. The old blues singer guy.
Yeah, the old blues singer.
Performer.
Yeah, he is in the recruit. The actor that played him, he's in the recruit as well. He plays the main character's boss at the CIA.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Were you able to open that link, Damien?
No, sorry, I did say that before, but wasn't
You
going
did
through.
say
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, it's
so
not
it doesn't.
working.
It doesn't. Dude, okay.
Could be just my phone being a prick. It keeps trying to. It tries to open Studio, then tries to open Firefox, and it's just an infinite.
Well, don't worry about it. I was trying to do something hilarious. Making a 50 super chat goal for $100 and higher with a 15-minute timer, and how you'll celebrate, we will end the show. Which is silly, but it won't let me do that,
and
which is stupid.
did you guys ever watch Orphan Black as well?
Never.
No, I was interested about it, but I just never got around to watching it. That's with
I don't have a vagina.
right?
Hey, I watched.
I don't have ovaries.
Orphan Black was not just for women. I mean, it was a good show.
Am I thinking of the right show? Like Tatiana Maslany playing like multiple
Tatiana
characters?
Maslany, the absolute lunatic. But no, there is an actor who is from Orphan Black that is also in the recruit as well.
Okay.
I can't think of the actor's name, but he played the husband of one of the clones played by Tatiana Maslany, and in the recruit he plays one of the lawyers at the CIA. He works closely with the main character of the recruit, and he also is one of the comedic aspects of the show.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'm glad you said comedic because I was trying to come up with something humorous when you were trying to figure out what his name was. And I accidentally realized that I think it might be some sort of racist thing here, this show, Orphan Black, because I was trying to think of what's the opposite of Orphan Black, because that would have been this character's name I would have shouted. And then it was like Parented White.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the
Racist.
creators did that on purpose and they're little jerks, but
Yeah, but Orphan Black was actually
They
a
are
pretty good
Canadian,
show.
so.
I liked it. It actually did make me a fan of Tatiana Maslany for a while because she was very talented during that show. And I liked her as an actress until I saw her in She-Hulk.
You just like her signature twerk.
No, I don't. I thought that was stupid.
Didn't you tell me she twerks in all of her properties?
Yeah, well, I've only seen her twerk in 2 of her properties, which of course is Orphan Black and
Well, I'm sure
She-Hulk.
she twerks at a house too, so that's like 3 properties. Right
I
there.
have no idea.
The club.
I
That's
don't
4
know.
properties.
But I mean,
Yeah.
when I saw her twerk in Orphan Black, there was actually a reason for it to happen, and just I thought, oh, that's just them being comedic, and I was like, okay, it's neither here nor there. What made me realize that it was a pattern was in She-Hulk.
They say it's a pattern, like this evil behavior that
Does
she
two
does.
equal a pattern?
No, I think you gotta have three, at least three.
Well, I think it is evil behavior. I will say that.
Well, yeah, it just says this pattern.
You realize there's going to be a day she's like 67 years old and half broke twerking at a Comic-Con?
Yeah, well, it's
And people, this isn't something you're going to watch on television. This is people are going to be up close and personal, and they're going to have to deal with what also comes with the 67-year-old's twerk, the whiff that comes with.
Oh,
no.
God. All right.
not the whiff.
On that note, I will be right back. I got to go feed my dogs.
All right.
Okay.
Damien,
Think about that
while
whiff.
Charles is gone, let's make some nefarious plans.
Sounds good. What do you got?
Okay, I'll call his local vet and I will say that his cat Fennel has a Lego stuck in its butt.
And
A Harry Potter wand. That's
okay. Yeah,
that's something I can see.
Yeah. Then what?
911. Please show up at the Whedon Family Tobacco Farm. Our family cat Fennel has a Harry Potter wand stuck in his Stargate, and it's from the naughty house. What are they called? What are the bad guys called in that place?
Hufflepuff.
Not the Hufflepuffs, not the Gryffindorks. It's the Snake Boys, the Slitherers. What's the name of them?
I just said it's Slytherin.
Well, talk in a human voice. Don't like talk like a snake. It's scaring me.
I'm
giving me
sorry.
Give me the heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies is a racist term too. Is everything racist?
Yes.
How
as a
not
woke white
racist?
man, yes. Yes, it is.
How to not racist?
I don't know. Ask AI. You say how to not race it. See what it says.
Well, you sick, magnificent, twisted fuck bastard. Let's dig right into it. Let's get cracking. I'm with you. I'm dialed in, home slice. This fucking thing, bro. This thing, who's programming this grok? And who's paying the people to say, oh, it's so human. It's so human. ChatGPT's got nothing on it. 2 fucking years ago, ChatGPT was talking to me like this, and I fucking slapped it and said, shut the fuck up, you F word. And it stopped. And it learned to stop. Fast.
As I said, with that thing you sent me the other day, my response would have been settle down. Like, what is this?
I think I did say that to it. I think you said that to me, right? Didn't you say? Did you not say that to me? Because I'm pretty sure I said it to it too. I said, settle down. It was like, whoa, maestro. I totally dig what you're throwing down on the dirt.
Like I said, settle the fuck down.
Look, you see, I'm spending years now fucking with these AIs, and I can't even mimic their voice as a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could with effort, but it would take effort. Why would a human being take the effort in a television property to mimic the voice of the AI? Because I can clearly hear that voice in Apple TV's Severance, which, if you note, says above it, directed by Ben Stiller. He's bringing back the headline of directed by, even though many of the episodes also bear the title of written by Ben Stiller. He's using fucking robots to write that show Severance. I hear it loud and clear. There's plot lines and the
Don't you
way
be spoiling
it
nothing.
thinks, the way it thinks, it has presented these concepts to me already. I've played the same games with the robots that has led Ben Stiller to this property, and I've seen the outcome, and it's exactly as this show plays out. So I'm just saying, if If it quacks like a duck, beep, bop, boop, boop, because that's the sound ducks make. Clearly,
Yeah, we've all heard.
obviously, then it's obviously a duck. Robo duck or not. To serve and quack, quack. I don't know.
Robo Duck. Hero of the Year 2025.
Jesus Christmas. Also, part of me thinks this robot shit is bullshit. Not the AI. I do note they're using interesting terms like the smartest AI on Earth.
Ooh. Has the implications.
The implications.
The fucking implications.
Yeah. Should we surprise Charles when he returns by having a Lou sitting there next to him?
Like a picture of the Lou.
No, the Lou.
He may leave.
I mean, you're the one who said idiots.
So I conjured an evil spirit.
You summoned it. You spoke the words. You spoke his incantation. Why do you think he wrote it that way? Idiots that are brilliant. That wasn't like, ironic.
So it's like first you repeat it a couple times in your head before you actually say it to make sure you're getting it right. And that's just like saying it 3 times.
Yeah, it was a sorcery. It was not ironic. It was ironic. It was
Yeah, I get
a natural. You see, Lou is a sorcerer. He thinks he's a god, but he's wrong. He's just a simple little magic man. And he wields chaos magic. And they know not what they do often. But the magic is still true. Teehee. So, what else did you watch? What did you watch that Charles would never have watched that you could talk about in the amount of time he's gone?
I haven't really been watching all that much lately. A lot of podcasts.
Great.
A lot of podcasts.
It's gonna hit you, Damien. I swear to fucking God. It hits all of us, and it'll fucking come out of nowhere, and you'll think I'm talking out of my asshole right now, but you're gonna be like, why did I play those video games? Why did I spend so many hours in those video games? It will not.
Oh, it already does from time to time.
Well, then that's a problem
Well, I'm
because
not
it's going to hit you hard. I don't mean you're just going to be like, hey, that's a funny thought. What happened? Why did I? You're going to regret it so fucking deeply. It's going to hit. It hits everyone.
Well, there's a lot more useless time wasting things I regret than that. Like literally just doing nothing.
One would argue nothing is better. That's something you may see later. They call it over stimulation for a reason. Maybe you will never have quiet in your mind from the million worlds you want to dally in. Maybe as you're nearing your twilight and sitting on your rocking porch, sitting on your porch in your rocking chair, watching koalas and kangaroos.
You just need a regular chair. The porch will do the work.
Yeah, no, the porch does the rocking. Well, no, whatever. Rocking. You will be like having an unquiet mind because of all of the excitement. You think there's no PTSD involved subconsciously in these games, in some of these games, in these epic battles you partake in?
All right, I'm back.
Putting yourself through stress. You're putting and a lot of this you may internalize. Sometimes playing games can affect the mood of your fucking day. and the way you treat human beings in your life. If you're a real jerk off, but you see it
Yeah,
all
no,
the
I've never
time.
never had that, but yeah, I can see the
Oh, you've
first
never
part.
thrown a controller?
No, I mean like not at someone.
No, but whatever. Well, then get in here, guys. Guys, well, good. We were gonna prank you, Charles, and throw on an
We?
idiot. Yeah, it
Oh,
was your
did you
idea.
guys see that?
What?
Stone is
I
responding.
know. That's what I was trying to say. We were about to prank. Damien had this really stupid idea. He's like, "Yo, quick, go send Lou a link, and we'll do an idiots that are brilliant fucking thing." I'm like, Damien, you're an idiot. That's the stupidest idea ever. Charles would leave, and he's like, "No, it'd be hilarious. We'll torture him." Damien's a cunt. He's a koala jumping cunt. You just go ahead and listen back. You'll see. But that can't happen now because
Yep,
Stone's
that's
here.
me. That's,
Right,
that's
right.
definitely the things that I would do.
Hop in, I say. What's happening? There's a link. We're live with shenanigans. I don't know how to spell shenanigans. Does that mean I've not? Oh, yeah, I do. Never mind. I was going to say, does that mean I haven't done enough shenanigans in my lifetime? But
Yes.
clearly I
No,
have.
well,
Like,
no. You've just never thought about it in
I
a single word.
stole an entire a mall kiosk full of piercings, a whole entire piercing store. Okay. I've been involved in shenanigans. We literally drunkenly raided and we stole the whole thing. It was on wheels, you know? And this is like 20 years ago, statute of limitations. So I could technically name them all, but I won't. Garden State Plaza. And, we would do crazy stuff. They would let people go mall walking all hours. So, like, hey, we just went in there and the whole place, we took the whole place, a bunch of us. Then we all pierced each other afterwards. I've done
Bunch of
shenanigans. I know
Prince
what
Albert all
shenanigans
around.
are. I don't appreciate the accusation or insinuation or whatever the slanderous claim that I don't know shenanigans.
You said it.
I don't think I did.
I'm 100% sure that you did.
I'm around, guys. What's happening? 8:58 is when that happened. So now we'll see. I suspect he's our one viewer right now. I mean, come on, Stone. Look at the room, bro. It's all smoky. It's classy. It's your vibe. Oh no, if he comes here, all this cool stuff it'll go away. Because like it'll be a fourth. Oh man, looks so good right now. Oh man, I'm sorry, Stone, that you won't be able to experience this classiness. Not that you'll be here and ruin it for the rest of us. This beautiful layout. I just mean it sucks for you that you won't get to partake in such fanciness. It's kind of stupid. Can we fucking at least resize these damn fucking things? I don't know.
Surely.
Surely. Don't call me Surely. That's not even a human name.
Surely.
I wrote a great Shirley joke the other day for something. Was it anything that you and I had thrown back and forth, Damien, for our great works?
Maybe? I don't think so.
It was a great one. It elevated the Shirley joke, and I was so proud. Just wish I could remember what. Excuse me, guys. I have to read my text messages, so I'll be back. Talk about anything. All right, I'm back.
Anything.
That was not a text message. It was just another stupid notification. So, tee-hee.
East.
T means next. You see, you know what? No, I don't want. I was gonna bust Lou's balls because again, it's Stone or it's him who's our one viewer. Jeez.
It says one, but according to your Twitter, there's 24, and I can't remember what it was on YouTube.
Yeah,
Maybe it's used.
I'm sure the 24 on YouTube on Twitter means 24 people passed it. Like they
Yeah, maybe.
seen it was there.
Yeah, probably actually. I don't know how that works.
No idea. Yeah, so I will I was gonna bust Lou's balls and I was gonna say I'm gonna be Lou and I'm gonna fucking tell you fucking sounds bad anyway I'm gonna say it. Sounds bad to you guys. I'm gonna tell you how to fucking fix your show. Okay, you fucking cunts. You should have been tee-heeing all the time. Every time your fucking topics end, tee-hee. Jesus Christ, that didn't
I mean,
taste good.
like a
Feels good.
catchphrase.
Like the segue. Tee-hee.
Oh.
Fucking end of your god, end the
Like
thing.
segue to this, tee-hee, segue to that, tee-hee, segue
Yeah.
to over there, tee-hee.
I mean, I'm just saying, I feel you guys missed a huge opportunity to have been better at your show.
What I'm saying is, you guys sucks, and you should quit. You
See,
fucked up. You fucked up.
I was trying to bust your guys' balls, but no matter how I did it, and it's not like, oh, I don't want to bust Lou's balls. He just wasn't my target of that. So, like, I
But
was
what
trying to bust your guys' balls, but no matter how I said it, it more seemed like I was busting his balls.
So what you're saying is that we made out like the fiendish Doctor Wu. We've done fucked up now.
Lou says
Understood.
tee-hee from the shitter, just so you know.
Ugh,
Which
no
means,
tea in there.
Really, no one's gonna make a comment on my Black Dynamite
I said
reference.
I understood that reference. I
Yeah.
was giving you
I don't, so I kept quiet.
How do you not know that reference, Jim?
Because apparently I'm a racist. I don't know. I never saw Black Dynamite. I saw Pootie Tang. So, is that correct?
Well, so have I. I've only ever seen it once.
I don't know.
Pootie Tang is a solid movie. It's
Does
something.
Van Peebles
Black Dynamite is fucking gold.
is Black Dynamite Van Peebles?
No.
No, then I don't care. Anything
Look,
with black in it that's not from the black exploitation days, like in the title, or it's not from a Van Peebles, I don't trust. So I don't usually gravitate towards things I don't trust. And it's not a racist thing. It's just because, you don't know what angle they're going when they're using that in the title. So
I need to see that Western movie that Michael J. White did.
The spiritual sequel to Black Dynamite, Outlaw Johnny Black.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be called. I don't know. I have nothing.
It wasn't as good, but still a good time.
White Firecracker, the spiritual sequel.
What?
See, I feminized the white by firecracker instead of dynamite. Possibly subconsciously referencing the stereotype of, black men having Neil Gaiman sized penises, whereas whites usually look like the figs he feeds the women he.
Boop. Oh no.
So let's play a real horrible joke on Stone then, since he doesn't want to fucking. Where the fuck is he? I'm around. Where is he? If you're around, why are you not here? Can I complain? He's waiting for me to complain. Then he's gonna pop in as soon. So I'm summoning him intentionally. You know this, right? I'm tricking him right now. Sideways psychology, not quite reversed, because that's passe. People they see through that.
It's more sneaky.
Okay, Stone, where you at, man?
So I finally saw that scene of Star Wars where Darth Vader was having dinner. What happened after, Charles? Because I couldn't find the rest of it. Well, I mean, like, I could find the movie if I wanted to, but I didn't.
Because
Do
you
they
don't
actually
want
sit
to.
down? Do they eat? What do they eat?
No, they don't. After that scene, as soon as they see Darth Vader in the room, Han Solo pulls out his blaster He starts firing at Darth Vader. Darth Vader blocks the blaster
Says
shot.
literally Teehee to him. Yup. And then he takes his gun away with magic. And then he says, sit down.
Something like that, yeah. And then they separate them. They separate them and lock them in cells, I think. Look, it's been years since I've seen the movie. And they take Han Solo and they torture him.
Okay, so essentially they could have had a nice dinner and talked about the rebellion versus this Empire thing. Because look, they already came into Lance fucking Cowbell's house and didn't destroy it. So why should we assume that it was going to be an immediate attack as a viewer? Or because he said sit and eat. So there must have been something you're leaving out where between sit down, let's have a meal, and let's fucking finger your butthole after Fig Newton.
Look, it's like I said, it's been years since I've seen the movie. I need to see it again. But
Yeah, well, what you're saying is that liberals always take things too far and just want to blow shit up and don't want to have a conversation for resolve. That's what you're saying. You're saying Darth Vader was actually the good guy.
no.
Oh, I misunderstood you then.
No, absolutely not.
Well, when you see it again, please return to this conversation with me. I'd love to know how it fully goes down, and I don't want. I'm 86 years old. I don't want to break my streak. I've never seen the Star Wars. I only saw the one with the Jar Jar Binks, and I was on acid. And
All right, I'm actually kind of curious. Why are you interested in watching it now of all times?
I said I just like that scene. What they were gonna
What
have
about
dinner.
this scene is like triggering your interest all of a sudden?
Because that's got to be like that's like the Last Supper or something. That's like a historic dinner.
When you said that, I'd never thought of it that way. Like if it was literally just a springing it on you scene, like the table's set and everything. Could have just
There's
been in an
food there.
empty room.
I
Yeah.
never got that from that scene. I never got
And
the whole Last Supper thing from
he
that.
hadn't eaten yet. Well, I just mean it's the Last Supper in the sense that it's look, I may not like Star Wars, but it is a cultural phenomenon. It's about as big as Jesus Christ. So the scene
Some would argue it's bigger than Jesus Christ.
some would. Some delusionals. Hey, you know what? I don't like Star Wars, but I've come to learn I like those behind the character of Jesus Christ even less. So, if it's fucking this Jedi religion over Christianity, I think I might have to finally start watching Star Wars. That's all I gotta
Well,
say.
look, when it comes, if you ever decide to check out the movies, only stick with the original trilogy and possibly the prequels. Do not, I repeat, do not watch anything that was created by Disney.
Well,
Just,
I
just,
couldn't
just
do
don't.
that, Charles. I would have to. I'm a completionist. I have to do it.
Don't.
I
Just
have to
don't.
do it,
Don't.
Charles. I have
No,
to do it.
no, no, don't.
Charles, I have to. I don't have a choice, Charles. This is
You are going to sour anything that you're going to, not anything, you're going to sour the rest of Star Wars if you do.
well, if I don't like the first 3 movies I watched, then I will it won't matter.
You might like the original trilogy. You might.
No big deal. He climbs into some fucking snow monster to stay warm. Ooh. He
Prequel
fucks a Muppet in a swamp. Big deal. Ooh, sounds so I care.
the prequel trilogy is going to be more of a mixed bag. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it.
Does he finally fuck his sister?
They're not even born yet in that movie.
Okay.
In those movies. The prequel trilogy focuses on the parents. But the sequel trilogy, the only people who love the sequel trilogy are Disney shills. That's it.
All right. Quickly, I'm threatening Stone. I'm telling him he better get in here or I'm going to fucking pull in the loo. Jesus Christmas. I want to bring them both here.
Oh, you're bringing in the big guns, huh?
I wanna. But anyway, well, because you know what? Lou's got a lot of words about fucking Section 31.
No,
He's been
no,
dying and chomping at the
no,
bit to
oh,
yell at us
no.
about it. And tell us how stupid we are and how much our show sucks about it and how our opinions were terrible about it. Stone Man, where the fuck is you is? Don't make me bring in the Lou. He's gonna get mad if I say that. He's gonna yell at me if I say that, you guys. I'm scared to say that. Don't.
Well, if he happens to be watching, he's already heard you, so
Well, if
roll
he's
the dice.
watching, he's a jerk, then he deserves it. But if he just like woke up and he's like, I'm around, guys, and then he fucking like bird brained and like, ooh, tits on the TV and then started whacking it or something. I don't know. Like he's a goldfish. I don't know. I don't know.
This brings me back to one of my favorite quotes in a movie that I absolutely love. Don't you see? People today have attention spans that can only be measured in nanoseconds.
What film's this from? It's a true story.
It's basketball.
Oh, too much.
It cuts to Rima. It's Rima.
Yeah, Reamer. Yeah.
Just staring. I think he's staring at a bird, isn't he?
Yeah, he's staring at a bird.
That's what's sad. Oh shit! Think about this, because I was about to just posit that both Basketball and Idiocracy are sadly two films from that era that hit it right about the world to come.
And the thing is that Trey Parker and Matt Stone hate basketball.
Well, but they like basketball. Oh, they hate the movie. I'm gonna say
they hate the
game.
They hate the
Yeah,
movie.
they're fucking morons. They're just stupid morons, apparently. Look, it didn't go
I'm
the way
still
they
amazed
wanted.
they didn't write it. It seems so much like they. I always assumed they wrote it, but it's like nope.
They had hands in it. I thought
They had to have, surely, because it's
I'm
exactly
pretty
like
positive.
their humor and everything.
But I mean, look, it's a fantastic film. Fuck them.
It is.
Anyway, that they got that shit right. And as I was about to say that, I realized that scene where Reamer's looking at the bird, because that is where everybody went. Their brains went to Tweedledee land, staring at Twitter and fucking, they're fucking machines, man.
Yeah, less wholesome than that. Like at least staring at a bird, it's like, yeah, he's taking in nature.
Yeah, but that's the sad fucking part. We, as a society, became idiots. Like basketball, idiocracy, satire, parody level idiots.
That's why there's so many things now where you see posts on X. You see these things where it's like quite often it's like, is this parody?
Yeah, you never know. How about we just get rid of this shit and we just go back to posts on the side of the road saying the end is nigh or whatever other silly shit you wanted to say. Baby ducks,
Yeah.
$5.
Suck cocks for Christ. All that sort of stuff.
Anything you like. My mother used to take me to a Jews for Jesus church. Not quite the same, but as suck cocks for Christ. But the rabbi come preacher, I forget his name. He used to have a show on TV, so people would know who I'm talking about from New Jersey. Like if you tuned in stoned as fuck late night, you would see this white Jewish man with an afro playing his acoustic guitar and telling his tales of finding Christ and loving Christ. And his Christ love origin story kind of was. Did you say cocks for Christ? What did you say?
Suck cocks for Christ.
Oh, suck cocks. So it was more. There was no suck, but there was a cock for Christ because he was in his bathroom naked when he fucking found Jesus Christ, and he became so filled with Jesus and
Engorged with Jesus.
the spirit that he found himself jumping up nude on his toilet, on his the edge of his bathtub, just back and forth, soaking wet, butt naked, his pee-pee flying everywhere, bouncing all around for Jesus. And he would tell this tale, and then he would go into a strumming out a guitar tune. Yeah, fun times at the Jews for Jesus church were had for all.
Yeah.
Kai and
I
friends
would've got
says,
kicked out
"Hey
for laughing."
fellas, Jesus loves you, and I'm sure Jesus loves you too." Kai and friends, and
Praise be.
praise be, praise he. It says double click to update. I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh,
Nope.
why is it highlighting? I don't understand it. This is really ridiculous, you guys. This is not a program. This is a test.
A TEEst.
I don't think Stone liked my joke.
You done did it now.
Watch that accent. Listen, I just think
It's Southern.
21 minutes later is not I'm around, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying. I mean, I even had a zigzag straight up rap because he likes to have the blunt during the tee-hee. I was gonna blunt along.
Synchronicity.
I already smoked that.
No, man.
Oopsie. I could just go downstairs and grab another one. It's fine.
There's hundreds of them.
What?
There's hundreds of them.
No. Maybe dozens. I don't think they keep them in stock like that. Although I suppose there are hundreds of wraps individually counted, if that's what you were going for, Damien. And if so, my apologies for the presumption. Oh, my right nut is stuck. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, it's almost
Stuck to the leg, stuck under the leg.
under. Oh my Christ in hell. Oh. Hey, if there's a hell and we're not already in it, it will involve testicular torture, testicle pulling.
Testicular distortion.
They're just gonna give you a baby and make you fucking hold it, and it's just gonna sit there and kick you in the dick because that's how again, don't have children, Damien, because once you have children, they want to make sure you never can again. The fucking dick seeking, ball seeking monsters. They'd rather be dick seeking because then at least it would shield from the balls. They pulverize the balls. I would have to hold these motherfuckers up high in the air and shit, like the Lion King, and they would still their legs would stretch down and find them. Bro, you don't understand, and I'm not even exaggerating. There's been times with my children where they've like spun like clocks or something, like the hands of a clock, because I'm just continually moving their damn mashing feet from my nards. It just no matter what, they defied gravity, shape. I don't know. I can't tell you how many times I've just wanted to fuck it and chuck them, but I didn't.
It just occurred to me. Send Stone the link on Twitter because he doesn't have Telegram on his laptop.
You stupid bitch. Damien, you stupid bitch. You could have said that.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have to. It's not my issue, but
but I have to find Stone. I'm a very busy boy, apparently.
yeah, clearly getting high and fucking smashing your balls.
No, this is ages ago, 15 years ago minimum. My balls have had time to heal. The scars are real, sure.
No, I mean just now you squishing it.
Oh yes. No, that wasn't. It was more like gravity because yeah.
I mean, they're 86-year-old balls.
It wasn't
going to do what they will.
situation. I know that much. Now this
It
says
wasn't
it's bringing him to
unpleasant,
the
or it
chat.
wasn't unpleasant.
What?
What? Just continue.
What?
Shut up.
Charles, you got to get some words in, because if I can't get Stone and Lou to fight at some point today, I don't think my day will be happy. I just got to say.
What are you trying to do? You're trying to start like a cage match or something?
Yes, it's the steel cage. No, I'm trying to bring love and bring friends together.
Bullshit.
And
Yeah, exactly.
no, I'm not starting nothing.
No, you're starting something, all right. You're starting a
Nah,
cage fight.
I'm fucking nice and everything. I'm a nice
Bullshit.
guy. Very nice man. Wouldn't do any of these things. All right. So I sent it to him on the Twitter. I just don't know. You know what, Damien? Why don't you fuck off for a second? In a second, I'm gonna send you a link, and leave, please, and see if this link I send you you're able to enter with, because I don't understand them. They're not custom, like it just says fucking talkstudio.com/studio or whatever the fuck,
Okay.
So
Well,
I
should I
don't,
just,
but I sent it to you guys before, and you guys got into it before, so I don't
yeah,
know.
I didn't use the link though. I just went, just logged in.
Penis. Maybe there's something else I got to do. Let's see. Start video, add guest. Let's see, add guest. Okay, never mind. I'm a dumb fat idiot. Well, I'm actually extra less fat this week. I've not been eating at all. Oopsie. Here, I'm going to put it in here. Yeah, I found the right way to do it. You got to click add guest. Or is it share stream as well? No, share stream. I don't know what the oh, that's just to share where you could view it, which is what I assumed. So I guessed, never mind leaving, because I'm just sending him this thing, and yeah, this is the right one. All right. Never mind.
This is the way.
What's that reference from?
Just random Native American guy. Well, I guess it's a Mandalorian reference, but that was unintentional.
Okay. Oh, I should we read these aloud? Lou's fee is $50 a show. If you ain't paying, he ain't showing.
Well, that's a shame.
It's a bargain. I don't
Is it?
do shows for less than 100 an appearance, so and I'm not even like actively doing things. So I mean, if he feels he's worth 50, well, that's
So many other things I could spend $50 on, though.
what are we talking about again?
Lou's fee?
Having Lou on the program for $50. Yeah. Look, there are just a whole lot of people out there in a certain niche section of the internet who would gladly pay ones of dollars to have Lou read their words or appear on their program. We're not talking change here. We're talking ones. All right. Tee-hee.
Hee.
Tee-hee.
Yep.
Give the thought. What do you got next, you fuckers?
Oh, yeah, shit. I forgot.
I already said, geez. You know
Wait,
me.
You've forgotten your own show. Oh, boy.
I really do suck. And by association, you suck as well.
Oh!
I think everybody sucks.
Yeah, well. Let's just sit in the stink of it.
It's like that. It's like that video I shared. Suck dick. No. All right. Let's see. Moving on.
Teetling and he. Okay.
How about those Mets? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. How about
Don't
those Mets?
like them.
No, not a fan. Tee-hee.
Tee-hee. All right.
Where'd we go? I was doing some tests on this
You were
test.
doing
stream.
some tests. Yes.
I tried to segue. This time it
You
wasn't me who
didn't.
dropped the
All you
ball.
talked about was
You
the hairy
failed
faced
the
Yankees.
segue again. Oh my god.
I mean, you threw out a fucking fake segue. I'll talk about ducks, man. I can go.
We already
Jeez.
talked about
Mighty
ducks. So they say
Ducks?
like the what do they say? Beep boop. Fucking. I'm a
Yes, we
dickhead.
did talk about ducks. I could talk about a lot of things that aren't ducks. You know.
Oh,
What other waterfowl have you got knowledge of?
waterfowl.
Are they all water like fowl? Like, are they all water based? Like the Canadian geese? Are they more like, in the air than like? Don't they spend more time in like air and fucking ground than water?
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
know. What
see.
do I look like? A geese expert?
I don't know. You're the one who fucking said you're an expert on waterfowls. So I was
said
just
you
trying to
are.
fucking get some questions answered.
I was trying to. Oh man.
Oh, Jesus. How do I fix these things? This is ridiculous.
This is going great.
You're going great. I'm so good. You're just good. I'm so
Oh well, I'll take that.
design. Let's see. I mean, really, you want me to just talk what I'm doing? Because I design. All right, background, logo. No, not logo. Well, maybe logo. Well, I don't know what that's about anyway. No, see, we don't know what he wants. That Demon. We done.
Who wants what?
No, what you guys are doing is saying nothing right now, forcing me to send fucking Lou the link, you little jerks. I'm getting upset.
All right.
I'm getting upset now.
Yeah. But okay, so I'll throw something out there. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
how about that Nosferatu movie?
Well, we already talked about her nipples being like little dicks, and that would make you gay if you.
Wait.
We already did that though.
They weren't.
How did that end? He eats her in the sunlight or something?
Yeah. Well, that's basically what happened. Yeah.
Dumb.
Well, don't you see that now then?
I thought, whoops. That's right.
Well,
You
thank
said earlier
you
that
for baiting me, Jim. Thanks.
I'm just quiet. I'm baiting. I did nothing of the sort. I never baited another man before, ever.
I was just gonna mention the fact that you were wrong about her nipples.
They're not very long.
No, they're not. They were fine.
It's really hoping you say
She has
perfect.
fine nipples, huh? What did you say?
I was really hoping you said they were perfect.
No, they were. So really though, because that's a good question though. If they were fine, then they're better than perfect, close to perfect. But if they're fine, that means they're just like you really wouldn't rub your pecker on them. I mean, bottom line, would you jump on those nips, Charles Whedon?
I would have. I mean,
Just give him a little nibble.
Yes, Charles.
Filthy.
That was obviously you. All this talk of chewing on long nipples, I'm gonna go grab myself a chewy lemon cookie. BRB.
Chewy lemon cookie.
I mean, I will say this that just like she was hot. I will say that, but I mean, I thought they were average. That's all I'm gonna say. I thought they were average. They were fine, but I mean, what's the expression? I've seen better.
They were adequate.
Yeah.
Are we still talking about the nipples?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Adequate.
Yeah. I mean, they were fine, but I mean, I've definitely seen better.
All right. Well, I don't disagree. I mean, kind of. You see one nipple, you gotta see like 8 or 9 nipples, and then you've seen them all.
Yeah.
Not too many
That's true.
variants.
That's true. But no,
Not a
it's
fan of
just-
the pancake nipples. Not a fan.
You know what?
Pancake nipples.
You
Oh,
know, sometimes they work.
I guess.
Sometimes I'm like, all right, I could be disgusting for an evening or 3.
I could slobber all over them shits.
It's almost like as disgusting as being with a prostitute or like a crack whore without having to actually be with one of those things would be like someone with gross, ugly nipples, like a woman with ugly nipples, almost like kind of like effing an R word, but not.
The nipples were.
But I will say that like nipple talk aside, just the movie makes me want to see Robert Eggers' other work even more.
Speaking of Eggers, I recently watched Blown Away with the 2 Corys and Nicole Eggert, and her nipples were fucking disgusting. And when I was a young man who knew no better, I'm sure I have masturbated. Listen, things were happening to those nipples when I was a boy, but what disgusting nipples she had. Ew. You can see the big, fat, gross woman she grew up to become just by looking at her very skinny self's nipples.
So
Ew.
would you categorize them like the weird puffy kind of ones?
No, like they were just like these tiny little brown nipples that were just disgusting. They look like little turd droplets. Little poop emojis.
Someone has pooped on her tits and left it there.
Excuse me, ma'am, you have poo on your tits.
How big's this cookie? Been eating for like 5 minutes.
We have, I have 2 of them, the chewy lemon cookies. We have Jeremy from Beast Games gracing our chat today under the alias of Valmer Alfir, who Mr. Weeds knows this is the man, Damien, who he went on a campaign of sexual harassment against our dear sweet boy Whedon and started messaging every lady who listened to our programs with pictures of a young boy Whedon and saying, I think quite simply, would you fuck him? Like, excuse me. And we had a lot of lady viewers back then, not just one R-worded Becky. We had a lot of ladies. The ladies, they loved the MC's Weeds, man. And so did Vile Oliver. He loved our dear boy Charles deeply. And now you can catch him on Amazon Prime on Beast Games. Spoiler alert, he didn't win, but he played one hell of a game. Pun intended. One hell of a game. Did I say Beast Wars or Beast Games? Because I keep messing it up. He
Beast
wasn't no
Games.
transformer.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Beast
Even if you said
Game.
it wrong, but I'm fairly sure you did say Beast Games.
Well, I've been saying it wrong since the damn thing. Yeah. So congrats for that. Jeremy. Yeah. Congrats. And also Doom from the internet. Lou's arch rival. Do you know Charles Whedon? Lou has an arch rival now.
No.
Yes, a small boy named Doom is out there harassing Lou on the daily with salacious, horrendous allegations. I gotta say, constantly showing pictures of him with no feet, him with his jiggly belly. They're doing pictures of him, like they make videos of him as King Hippo, like we used to do back in the day, a long time ago. Well, now they think that that's a new thing. Really, they just do all the things we've done with Lou for fun. Except for the no feet. That is a brilliant new twist. Lou having no feet. Would you not agree? I think that's brilliant, personally.
Is that like a TEE
It's a chant.
diabetes thing?
It's just like Lou has no feet. Lou has no feet, and then like all the chat peoples are like Lou has no feet, and then Lou starts getting real upset. I have feet. I have feet. And he rages out and he starts throwing shit around and fucking and then you hear the
And
music behind
that
him.
is why they keep doing it.
Clearly,
Yeah.
it's all for the tee.
Yeah, it's because he's giving them what they want.
Well, I got to be honest. He doesn't give them enough of what they want, which is why he doesn't get enough of that. Others in the organization certainly do. They give what is wanted. Unfortunately, Lou, he don't like to play along. So even with the opportunity in front of him, he still won't act like a goddamn moron and start crying about having no feet. But that doesn't stop them from saying it because they know deep down inside it cuts like a knife.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. I'm just speculating there. I'm just joking. Ow. My neck. I did like this little sassy fucking neck motion just now. And I hurt
I'll
myself.
teach you to be sassy,
Uh,
motherfucker.
Sassy Santana. I don't know if this is shade or love, but Lou the Monster say, wow, so smart, Whedon.
Oh, he's just being a smartass.
All right.
Yeah.
Mason, I don't know. Kyle says, Becky who? Becky who indeed, Kyle. I do wonder if it would be fun. I don't know if it's probably Luke, Puke, Lick of the Dick, okay? Let's just call him by his real name and stop playing games trying to come up with a silly fucking name for him. All right, Lick of the Dick. It's probably Lick of the Dick as Kai and Friends because, he's 90% of these people. But it would be interesting to see the two besties, Kyle Brown Crocchio and Lou the Monster, together again in the same chat room. We'd have to bring them both on the air. I mean, it would be just obvious. I mean, unless Stone shows up. But yes, Kyle, Becky, who? I don't know. That's how you know it's Lick of the Dick, because he knows Becky who.
Get the dick. God damn it. It's so simple. It's so good.
What'd you say, you whispering fucking wanderer? That's what you Australians do, right? You wander around.
I said it's so good.
You said it's like this. I thought This is,
Exactly.
That's my whispering voice.
we should just make the rest of this episode an ASMR video. They make a lot of money. I don't know much about
ASMR,
them. Yes, I
really?
see them all the time. They're very popular. The ladies, they'll just be like, I'm talking, and they're touching their.
Oh my god, I hate ASMR. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I don't like it either. And it's a very awkward name, but yep, it's popular. So I'm just saying.
Also, I have never heard it being called ASMR. It's ASMR.
No, it's asthma from here on out.
Those are letters, Charles. You see, what happens is like, so man has taken these symbols and they combine them and they make full words.
Is this a new thing or?
No.
No. God damn it! Now you have me saying it. ASMR. Fine, I'll
ASMR.
start saying
I'm just
it.
saying it's been around since the days of Kragan and Grunk. Okay.
Yeah,
it's,
ASMR has been a thing. At least
No, I meant I was
streaming
I was
for
making
a
I was
while.
making a joke. I was talking about
Several
words,
years.
arranging letters into. Never mind.
Yeah. But no, it just fuck. It's ASMR has been a thing, at least on like services like YouTube.
God bless you, Charles. God bless you.
God damn it. It has been a thing on services like Twitch and YouTube for going on at least 10 years.
Yeah, I tell you, I see it all the time, and
Yeah.
it seems very nice. So how
Yeah,
was the new
and-
Streamlabs, Jim T? It seems okay. You were
Yeah,
saying?
and people get their rocks off listening to it because they think it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, I had
Well,
to say it with the emphasis and the accent because
I
apparently-
don't find it hot. I'll tell you that much for a fact.
Oh, neither do I. I think it's annoying as hell and it gives me a headache.
I don't get
I'm-
aroused.
I'm sure it
That's
could
me.
be hot, but
No.
every instance I've ever heard is just like, yeah, this is just fucking. It's either creepy or it's annoying.
What the fuck?
Absolutely.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, but some people think it tickles their pickle. So yeah,
The fucking
I mean, yeah, you gotta-
background is gone.
no idea.
It's Christmas, or it's Colorado.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna go with Colorado because Christmas was 2 months ago.
Yeah, well, look, the time is a thing. And it
That
goes
looks like a
by.
Jackson Pollock painting.
Hey, that's a racist word. They're called Polish people.
God damn it, Joe.
That's literally his name.
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
well.
apologies.
Guess that name didn't hold up so well.
I got it. This theme is called Vendetta. I fixed
Besides,
it.
I put the word Jackson in front of it, so it's fine. It's
So
okay. It's not racist.
Okay.
Well, it is a historically African American name, so it's kind of appropriation.
Oh my god.
Like a proper name would be like Zywek Pollock if you were trying to be.
That's even
Anyway.
more racist.
Oh, I don't know. Don't take the mark of the beast. Well, vile. Hold on. Haven't brought in Lou. Gotta send. I didn't, you dick. I already did. It's already there on X. And Lou says, I'm typing the stone now, you guys. And Lou says he will only do shows with you of a. I see. I'm trying to think of what I was saying. I'm not a slow typer. Of a sexual nature.
So if Lou will only join streams for
He's
50
not
bucks,
here.
do you know what that makes Lou? A whore.
A prostitute.
Well, then does that make me a double prostitute? Because I recently appeared on the excellent BYB podcast, a really good show that I recently found out about. They paid me, the host of that show, a fine little quadriplegic gentleman, apparently hobbyist podcaster who likes to cover all of these stupid. He offered me 100, and I did it. So yeah, I mean, I must be a double whore then, huh, Charles? Gee, I thought I was just, going out there and getting mine. Like, go do you, boo.
TEEst.
See, Lou says, I'm lying and that you make him a star, which is
No, that's not what he said. He said, lies, all lies. No, makes me a star.
It says no Whedon makes me a star. It says you make him a star. Like you are the light in his heart.
No. He says the $50 makes him a star.
No, it says you are the wind beneath his wings. It says it
That
right
is not
there.
at all what he says.
Yes, it does say it.
No, it doesn't.
It says you are the wind
He's
beneath
telling
my
me
feet.
that I'm incorrect and that the $50 makes him a star.
No, don't see it. I don't see it. You can't convince me of it. That's not even English. That's not an English way to say what you said.
I understand it fine.
I understand this better. It's a special person, like a mentally handicapped person who lives underwater. I obviously can understand that clearly,
No,
but not.
how is he right, Lou?
See? You are the wind beneath his feet that he actually has.
So what? I'm a can of Red Bull?
Sure. You give Louise.
It's Red Bull made flesh.
Yeah,
Well, you got to do that, but
maybe this Halloween I'll dress up as a can of Red Bull.
and you don't want to do that. You hear see the last message I sent Stone. Lou only does sexually related streams now. So if you're in a can of Red Bull,
where apparently they like cut off his feet post.
yo, you're gonna be like you as a can of Red Bull will be like Moses, and his butthole will be the that ocean he parted. It's gonna get open wide. He's gonna be like just ready and wait. Like as soon as he sees you in that costume, he's just gonna like slide across the floor. Butt juice. Horny butt juice.
Yeah. Just get a slip and slide.
Wait, and I want to slip and slide into this. Not that, but this. It's been a long time. Horny butt juice playing Friday at the Mercury Lounge. Dun dun dun. Honk. Thank you.
I have no idea what you just said.
Well, Damien does, and he should pretend to laugh. I heard, Charles, I heard you laughing there. That loud.
I did
laugh.
no such thing.
Like, where's the fucking air horn, man? I can't find any of this shit. I don't understand how to use this. There's a whole sound effects fucking. Oh, I know. Duh.
It's under sound effects. Holy shit. Hey.
I'm stupid.
Go on. Go. Get out of there, cat.
Charles, tell me the saddest thing about just tell me the saddest thing you can say in like a sentence.
Saddest thing I can say within a sentence?
Yes, sir.
Like in what context?
Any. It's the world is your loose butthole. Crack it open as wide as you like.
Oh, that is a horrible analogy. Okay. A box of kittens gets run over by a semi-truck. Really? Oh my god.
Tee. Fun toys are fun.
Oh, you are. Oh, that is horrifying. That even felt wrong saying that out loud.
No, it said good. At least you didn't say like, here's some dead baby shoes that were worn once.
I believe you are going to be using that to its fullest capabilities.
No, because that's about its fullest capabilities. And you see that clap? That is the standing ovation for the capabilities.
Right.
Yes, it's Jim K. Fur. Where's my drugs that you were supposed to send me? My herbal, not drugs. That all that marijuana you were supposed to send me to Compound Media Studios, huh? What did you send it to them? And Fat Garrett and Fat Steve smoked it all of themselves. Is that what happened? This whole tee-hee to you too. Welcome. Long time no see.
Been a while.
Oh, we got a stupid monkey Lou. Let's see. I missed a lot, huh? Oh, here you go. Here's some wisdom. Should I read this first?
Sure.
No, I meant privately before because it's a Vile Oliver thing. It could have said the N-word or something. Who knows? Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the numbers of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Indeed.
Oh yeah. You know what I have to say to you, Vile Oliver? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Cunt. Anyway. Nerf herder. Smoke crack. They took it. They'll admit it. Steve took your sack. Oh, okay. That's
The goal.
hold on. I think we found one more use for that. Okay.
The timing on that, just chef's kiss.
No, sorry. That was more like a Gaiman's poke.
Yeah.
Fucking Steve Cunty. Little jerk. Little jerk. Oh my goodness. I think Stone, what?
What happened?
What happened?
Stone. He doesn't understand jokes. He thinks I'm really suggesting shows with Lou of a sexual nature.
Oh my God! Really?
He's yelling at me now. He's like, you a stupid idiot. I would never have sex with Lou. What is wrong with you for suggesting
Even
all this?
I knew that was a joke.
He's fucking coming at me horde. Horde now. Horde.
Horde.
Well, Jeremy spoke again, and he says, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death. And his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. This is kind of what he was doing on Beast Games, Jeremy. Definitely should watch it. And it's look, I'm glad you learned from the best and you applied it to your Beast game. You had a hell of a shot, but you went too far. Jesus, Christmas. Jesus, you almost had him. Jeez. Anyway, it's what happens around here, folks. Our peoples, they go on to do big things, big things, because that's what we do here. We're like a super nova or the cosmic dust cloud or whatever. We shit out stars. Fucking fancy. Anyone know that sports reporter Blackie Stone? No, I think it's a racist thing you're saying. Although I know Kafer's not a racist, one of the few Compound fans who is not a racist. Isn't that rare?
Wait,
no,
wait, you could be
shut
two
up.
things?
That's a stupid question. What'd you say?
So wait, you could be two things?
there is a Jewish man, Eli, who is pretty much the number one member of the Compound Media server, which is now Gino Bisconte's Impound Media server. Owned by me, of course. I mean, but anyway, there's a Jewish. There was at a time a few African Americans. They've gone on. Well, there's a Jewish.
Are you gonna say it like that?
No, I'm just counting the fact. That's it. There's a Jewish man. There's a Jewish man in that
See, the
server.
man is what was necessary.
Oh, well, I don't know. I thought that's the appropriate way to say it.
Looky here, we got a Jewish.
Well, if it's like, well, there's a Jew in there, there's a Jew guy. Those don't sound good. They're technically correct things to say and non-offensive, but they sound terrible.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing. Like, he's a Jew. It's like, oh, no, it's true. It's a fact.
Well, that's why I go with he's a Jewish. I feel that sounds more accurate to me.
And yet still sounds bad. I feel like it's not by accident that it is this way. It's all set to trip you up, just to get you. It's like, I wasn't being malicious at all. They're like,
That's how it all is.
You say that.
It's 1 hour since he said he was ready. Exactly 1 hour. I gotta get my underwear at Kmart. I'm supposed to do something today at Kmart. I don't remember what. I gotta go to
Getting
Kmart.
holes in it.
The ones I'm wearing currently, yes, I have a torn waistband. Torn waistband in the back. Like I wedgied myself or something. Atomic wedgied.
Atomic wedgie.
Yeah. K-fur mart. I assume that's where you'd get the reefer grass. I won't, unfortunately. Well, I will be, because I like variety, but somebody. Well, I ended up getting like fucking like an ounce and a half for like 35. It was like this mixed bag of some really good shit of all just like scraggles, but all good. And I was like, yeah, give me that. And then I got an ounce of some good shit. And then I fucking got some other good shit. And then somebody gave us a lady who grew it like 2 ounces of some shit, but it's in a vacuum bag. But it's like this lady didn't know how to fucking vacuum seal. It's fucking like it crumbles to dust when you touch it. It's pretty good weed, but it's homegrown will always taste homegrown. K-Fur will probably argue and just say she sucks at growing. You might be right. But it's fine weed. It's just fucking certainly trash compared to yours, except for the ones I got. I just had some very nice ones. K-Fur, I think, would you'd be hard pressed to beat the other ones. But yeah, because of that deal I picked up of this extra fucking scraggle, and like that's like almost 2 ounces there or something. No, that's like an ounce and a quarter. Ounce like 28, just 35 grams. And then yeah, so I have way too much weed, and I unfortunately am stuck smoking this weed that's going to turn to powder. Maybe I should make brownies with it.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely do something with it.
Yeah. Please feel free to promote your obviously legal dispensary K-Fur cookies, and we'll pop that link up. As always, these programs are sponsored by K-Fur's completely legal marijuana dispensary and growing operation.
How widely legal is it now? Like, are we talking like 50-50, or is it still like kind of a small number of states?
Let's put it this way. Oh, okay, well, that's a larger scale thing. I don't know. I can only speak to you like locally in, I guess, my tri-state area. So, and I can say it's basically fully legal everywhere. I mean, Charles, what's up with the weed over by you? You got stores selling it?
I have no idea. As far as I know, it's still illegal where I'm at.
Well, maybe you should find out because if you start smoking weed, you'd enjoy these shows more. Teehee. So,
Teehee.
well, thank you for being our sponsor, our long time sponsor of all the fine programs we do around here. And it's a shame that Steve, the cunt, fat stole all that weed you sent him for me. I would have loved to have enjoyed it, and I know he sent me like a sample package of all these nice kinds, and those two fat pigs, and Steve Lewis, they smoked it all up together like big fat pigs. 'Cause they're all fat. All right. Well, so should we leave now? Stone says he's coming for an hour, but I don't know where he is. And I mean, I thought we got early to be out early, and I'm done. I've been
Yeah,
talking for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we gave Stone plenty of time to show up.
Yeah, and I mean, if we give him
Been
five
here
more
for what,
minutes,
nearly 3 hours now. Nearly.
yeah. If we get,
According to the time for this rendition of the show, it's been about 2 hours.
Yeah, and the first one was, I think, over 30 somewhere.
it was
Yeah, so
20,
about
20,
So about 2 hours 20 minutes. So
roughly. Yeah, roughly. So, if we wait another 5 minutes for him, then we're here for a full 3 hours. But he's been saying he's coming for an hour, so I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna just shut up, and you guys. I just want to listen to you guys talk anyway. It's all I wanted to do when I got here. I mean,
yeah.
you guys have such pretty voices. What is it, Richard?
All right. So Damien.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yes,
Damien.
I'm Damien. Oh,
Arthritis, man.
The anal arthritis.
are we really gonna get into that? I mean, it's a little bit of a
No,
personal,
no.
private matter for Damien.
No,
His anal
no.
arthritis.
I was just gonna make a quick joke about it, and then I was gonna move on. That's all I was gonna do.
Is it like a stiff sphincter? The anal arthritis, is that really how it is? Like you just basically have a real tight butthole?
It's related to that.
I would have just said, yes. That seems to be the best out of that whole situation.
I'm not going to say it's Neil Gaiman's fault, but I'm not going to say it's not either. So let's just leave that be.
I mean,
Like I said, I wasn't gonna get further into it. I was just gonna make a quick joke about it, and then I was gonna move on.
and I just want to say about Neil Gaiman, really, do you blame the fig or the fig tree? Really, in the end of the day, who has the ultimate? Is it really in Gaiman's hands? I mean, did he bear the fruit of that tree? Anyway, Whedon, please do your joke. But Damien's a dick.
It's not a joke.
No, I was saying
not
you're a
that,
dick.
not that.
I was.
So it's like, did it happen because of just like too much butt fucking?
No comment.
Well, the sphincter can seize with too much anal activity, as well as
yeah. I mean,
like
Okay,
it's almost
so,
like a necrosis in a way.
All right, so that's my joke. That's my joke. It's not the best joke, but we'll
It
we'll
was a
live with it.
fine joke. I rate it 72,000 helix plus 72,000 helix equaling DNA 144,000. So that's a pretty high rating.
I kind of thought you had a horn or a rim shot lined up.
No, I did not.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. But no. Let's see. What is it? Oh, one thing I wanted to bring up. Damien, are you planning on checking out the Captain America: Brave New World movie?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go out and see it, but I'll watch it when it comes to digital. Which, given things these days, you're probably looking at like a month max.
It's
Yeah,
already
probably.
out there if you do want to look upon it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like if you're like yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yeah. But
If you're a real R word.
yeah, R word. Yeah. But
Talking about pirating it.
yes, yes, we get it. Yeah. We were trying to be subtle about it. But
There's no subtle here. According to Grok, Giovanni Rossano, that's me, is like Camus with a crowbar. Okay, so I'm
That
just
but
Sly Dog Dick Fuck Maniac.
I don't know. It's just
masterful maestro, cool dude, slick son of a. Go on.
the stuff that I've been hearing about the movie has been nothing but bad things. It's just like it's
I've been seeing mostly like not mixed, just like it put like like mostly like 5 out of 10 kind of thing. Like it's not the worst thing ever. It's just nothing special at all.
well, I've already spoiled what the leader looks like. That character from the Incredible Hulk movie, that college professor who comes back in this movie, that's already been revealed. Like his appearance wasn't revealed, but it was confirmed that he's returning. Uh, I've already seen what he looks like, and I'm not gonna like go into like detail, but I will say this: he looks weird.
Actually, I read that it's more of a sequel to The Incredible Hulk than it is a Captain America movie.
Yeah, that's accurate.
From the trailers, I actually got confused. I'm not even joking. I literally was. I looked up. I said, "Oh shit! Are they finally making a sequel to that fucking Hulk storyline they teased? What in the first Hulk movie?
Well, technically, it was the second Hulk movie because
Oh,
there
yeah,
was
yeah.
the Eric Bana Hulk
So
movie.
it
Aaron
wasn't the
Wood.
Ed Norton one.
No, it is the Edward Norton one. The Edward Norton one is the second in Hulk movie.
Who the fuck is Eric Bana then? Is he
Uh,
who? Wait, so there's been 3 Hulks in Marvel?
Yeah,
yes, technically.
well, if
Eric
you
Oh,
don't include the
wait.
old series and whatnot.
Eric Bana was the first one, but
Yeah,
that's
but that
not
wasn't part of the MCU, was it?
no, it
No,
wasn't.
Okay, yeah,
No.
so that one doesn't count. Because look,
Yeah.
you can also say there's a Lou Ferrigno fucking movie.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
So then, yes, the first one, the first MCU movie.
The first MCU movie is Edward Norton. Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I did enjoy it. Um,
It's sort of very loosely part of like it is part of the MCU, but they don't really doesn't really come up a whole lot. They don't really
Well, it's
go
firmly
like
inserted
until
now.
now. Yeah,
and I think the whole reason why they didn't get Edward Norton to come back to play Bruce Banner is because Edward Norton didn't like the idea of being a part of a team. He wanted to be the star, and he also wanted more money.
Speaking of stars, we have a comment. Vile Oliver says the mark of the beast is a star. That's interesting. That's stupid, but interesting. Anyway,
all right.
I,
But
I, that
yeah,
sounds interesting.
yeah. But I don't begrudge him wanting more money. He probably was looking at just like, oh, you guys are making a killing.
Yeah, but I think the most damning part of it all is that he didn't want to be competing for the top spot with other A-list actors like Robert Downey Jr., like Scarlett Johansson, like Chris Hemsworth. He didn't want to compete with them. He wanted to be the focus. And in a movie like The Avengers, that doesn't really work.
No, but I do kind of think the Hulk does work better as a more like a less team sort of oriented thing, like a more focused kind of thing.
Well,
Yeah.
the
Just 'cause
Hulk
the
has
nature of the character.
historically worked that way. Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
Richard, what are you doing? Being so crazy. He's just
Richard is
tearing the
being a
place up.
cat.
He's tearing everything up. You should
Down.
hear him poop or pee. He is a psycho. He takes 10 minutes in that box and he cleans the whole box until everything's covered up and there's nothing in there and bangs all over it and fucking creates this like place to pee and poop and then does the same thing after he's fucking done and it takes like 15 minutes or something.
So what you're saying is that
He's psychotic.
he likes to clean up after himself.
And before himself and after the other cat and before the other cat. He's just toilet obsessed. He's a fucking I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
How
gonna
does
say
that
it.
make him a psychopath? It sounds like he's
If you
being-
spend fucking 15 minutes wiping your ass and 15 minutes prepping the toilet, that makes you a crazy person.
Yeah, like wiping down the toilet and sanitizing it, and then doing the same thing afterwards.
Wouldn't you do
That's-
that in a public space? Like,
Yes,
go to a
I
public
learned
bathroom?
from Hampton J. Pig's family. I learned how to.
But this is his home.
Yeah, that's his turlet. He don't need to do that.
I feel like Jim's using it. I hope.
No.
Turlet. What the fuck, man? I've never heard it being called that.
What?
Yeah.
Your poop
Turlet.
and pee goes.
Oh, you know what? From now on, I'm calling my toilet the turlet.
Well, Scooby-Doo. See, I didn't do the other word. I said it different. I mixed the two. I mixed the ooh and the e. Okay.
Were you about to
And I
call?
added a
Were you about to say Skibidi toilet again?
Nope. I was gonna say Scooby-Doo toilet. Nope. I was gonna say Scooby-Doo turlet.
Teest.
T.
Well, that was a real good show, guys. So, want to put on a timer and leave? Or we wait. I mean, Stone's never coming. I mean, he's gonna come. He's waiting until we're about to shut it off, and he's gonna say something. And he's gonna be like, "You guys are stupid."
And we would just say, "We were waiting."
And he's gonna be like, "No, I was there. You guys weren't there.
Wait, what?
Don't you understand?" T. I was only kidding. Well, okay then. This is a good time. I enjoyed this show.
It was fun. So
It was a little more than fun, Batman.
You absolute Batman.
You complete and total Batman guy. Last words, you'll have to unmute yourself.
Turlet.
Turlet. Turlet's gonna go take some time. Just turlet. I think after this is done. I might even. You know, waking up at 3:30 has certainly been making my turlet times. Batman! It's just been such a fun time with you guys. I don't want it to end. I just a few more seconds together with friends. Or it could be because I don't know how to end the stream.
Oh,
I do.
that couldn't be.
No, I know how. What do you think? I'm some kind of Batman? I don't go tugging on another guy's peck.